right? 30 minutes is my phone. Yeah, so eventually me and VJ are going to begin planning Skiv Source with George Lucas, obviously. See what I'm saying here? So I call up George Lucas. We tell him, say, hey, George, we need your help. We want to start our own company, independent from Hollywood. We need your help. Can you mind coming down to Vancouver and helping us? Yeah, sure, Ivan. I don't mind. I'm saying, I don't mind. I'm saying, okay, George, I'll pay for your hotel. I won't have George stay in the luxury suite that we're staying in. No, we're just wasting money. Well, I'll have him stay in a nice hotel. Like, I don't know, a nice like $2,000 a night hotel or something like that. So a nice hotel. You know those nice hotels that have nice rooms and a nice pool, nice TV? A nice hotel like that, but not a luxury hotel. Me and VJ will stay in our luxury hotel, obviously. But George Lucas, I'll have him stay in a nice, like, $2,000 a night hotel. A nice hotel, obviously. I'll pay for his hotel for the 2 months, obviously. And I'll send him a $30,000 e-transfer, which is nice, obviously. So, okay, George, what's your email? What's your email, obviously. And George Lucas gives me his email, and all you have to do is just send George Lucas an e-transfer, $30,000 e-transfer, and he gets the money in his email. That's the easiest way to pay him, obviously. The easiest way to pay people is e-transfer. Don't pay people check. People can lose your checks. E-transfer is the best way to get paid. You just send them an e-transfer. You transfer the money to your bank, and you get the money in the bank, obviously. When George Lucas arrives to Vancouver, guaranteed pictures of me and him and VJ will be trying online. And once you see those pictures of me and him trying online, you guys are all like, holy shit, Ivan really is starting Skiv Source. As a lot of things I'm telling you right now are going to come to life in real life. You're going to see me and VJ trying in Vancouver, a bunch of people staring, taking out their phones, taking pictures and videos, trying online, obviously. And George, you're going to see pictures of me and VJ and George trying online. Oh, look at Ivan trending with George Lucas. And once you see me with George Lucas, you guys will know, oh my god, Ivan really is starting Skiv Source. Yes, I'm starting Skiv Source. Ivan's going to make that amazing Last Hope for Zanus story. Yes, I'm going to make that amazing Last Hope for Zanus story, obviously. You're looking at something top-notch for that video. You see what I'm saying here? You look at something top-notch, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, Ivan. The first thing George will ask me, okay, Ivan, what do you want the name of your company to be? Oh, I don't know, George. Skiv Source Entertainment. Ivan, that's a perfect name. Yeah, man. I'm so creative. Ivan, Skiv Source Entertainment. Yeah. I want the name of my company to be Skiv Source Entertainment. Me and VJ tell him, hey, George, we want the name of our company to be Skiv Source Entertainment, obviously. So what I'll do is, whenever George comes to Vancouver, I can have George comes to the hotel and begin planning Skiv Source. Okay, Ivan, what do you want the name of your company to be? Okay, we want the name of our company to be Skiv Source Entertainment. Me and VJ tell him that. Obviously, okay, Ivan, you're going to need to trademark your brand name. You know how when you watch movies, you get the copyright? Well, me and VJ, what, are going to have to copyright our what? Our Skiv Source Entertainment brand name. So when you watch movies, you get the copyright. For my movie, you're going to get this. You're going to get the copyright. You need to trademark your name. That way, no one steals your brand name. Obviously, hire the best lawyers. You can copyright your name. Copyright your nice Skiv Source Entertainment brand name, obviously. Okay, Ivan, you're going to need to create a business account. So me and VJ are going to have to go to Scotiabank. We're going to have to register for our business account. Okay, Ivan, do you want to take a loan from the bank or do you want to fund the movie yourself? No, George, I do not want to take a loan. As me and VJ can easily fund the movie ourselves because we have billions in our bank accounts. As I told you, me and VJ are going to make a good, I don't know, $5 to $9 billion with the book sales. Even if me and VJ make like $5.5 billion, easily fund the movie for $9 million, we still have billions in our bank. And we're going to make billions of dollars off the movie and posters, obviously. And it's a good investment, obviously, right? Okay, George. Okay, George, we want to fund the movie ourselves. Okay, Ivan, you want to make your Last Hope for Zanus story? Yes, I want to make my Last Hope for Zanus story into an adaptation, obviously. Ivan, how much money do you want to make a movie for? I want to make a movie for $9 million. Okay, so we go to the bank, we create our business account, and we transfer $970 million to our what? We transfer $970 million to our business account, and that will be used to pay all the crewmen, the actors, the luxury buffet, all the flights, the gas for the jet, the luxury hotel party, the hotel stay. You know what I'm saying? Trading wear, clothing for the ad shoots, the photography studio equipment for the ad shoots. You know what I'm saying? Special effects, set building, costumes and weapons, the extras, all that. It's all going towards that, obviously. Which is more than enough money. A $2,000 gift card. Obviously, right? All going towards that, man. All of it. The luxury hotel party. You know what I'm saying? The red carpet events. The money is all going towards it, obviously. And you're looking at something fucking crazy, obviously, right? And yeah. Obviously. Okay, Ivan, you want to keep your company simple. Yes, George, I do not want to have 30 people working for my company. 7 people is more than enough. We don't need to hire a bunch of people, obviously. As long as you put money into super advanced payment system, 7 people, super advanced system, obviously, computer software, all stuff. 7 people is more than enough. You don't need to hire like 50, 40, 30, 20 people. You're just wasting money. You're just wasting bodies. You know what I'm saying? 7 people is more than enough. Okay, Ivan, you're gonna have to. Okay, no, George, I do not want to lease an office space. I prefer to build my own office from scratch. As if you lease office space, there's a good chance the owner might not allow you to renovate the office because it's not your office, obviously. Whereas if you build the office from scratch, it's yours. See what I'm saying? Hence why instead of me finding leasing space for an office, I'm just gonna build my own office. And you guys already know what I'm talking about. You can see the future, obviously. So okay, Ivan, you're gonna have to find land if you want to build your office. Okay, so me and VJ, we hire a real estate agent. Okay, can you find us land? I want to buy a good, I don't know, acre of land. Acre of land is the size of a football field. That's big enough. I want to buy a good acre of land around there. Good acre and a half of land. I'll try and find land downtown, but there's a high chance I won't find land downtown. There's a good chance my office might not be downtown. It might be outside downtown. If it's outside of downtown, it's all good. So me and VJ, we hire a real estate agent. We find land, we buy a good, I don't know, acre and a half of land around there. It'll probably cost a good, I don't know, $40,000 to buy an acre. An acre and a half of land isn't expensive. Probably $30,000 around there to buy an acre and a half of land. Not that expensive. We buy the land. And once you buy the land, me and VJ are going to have to hire architects. Call a top-notch architectural company. And they design. You know how you have those architectural designs? You need to hire an architect company to design the inward and outward layout of your office building, obviously. Okay, we want the SkySource sign. We want to build a parking lot. We want to build the office building. We plan out the interior of the office. Okay, we want a foyer, an open desk where the secretary sit, a GPS, welcome to SkySource, a hallway. Me and my wife share one office, and the other 5 have their offices, and we have a boardroom, and that's it. Me and VJ plan out the interior layout of our office, obviously. And VJ, you already know what kind of designs I'm talking about. I've shown you guys many design pictures. So what me and VJ can do, we can go on Google, okay, we want this design. Me and VJ look, okay, VJ. I want my office to have a futuristic look. Not too futuristic, but a nice, like, futuristic look. This is top notch. I've shown you guys many pictures. You guys know what I'm talking about. Me and VJ plan out our own nice office. You see the nice SkySource sign. You know how Warner Bros? VJ knows what I'm talking about. You know in Los Angeles, you have Warner Bros. They have the Warner Bros. Sign. VJ is driven by the Warner Bros. Sign, obviously. You get that nice Warner Bros. Sign. You have this nice, like, waterfall, too. A nice parking lot. I'm gonna put money into nice stones for the parking lot and all that stuff. A nice parking lot. It looks like top notch. A nice parking lot, yeah. Because we first have to buy the land, and after that, we're gonna have to hire an architectural company to plan out our outside interior and our inside interior, our outside exterior and our inside interior of the office. The parking lot, the sign, the SkySource Entertainment sign. The interior of the office, all that stuff. I'm putting a good like $6 million towards the office around there. Looking at a top-notch office. And okay, George. Hey, Ivan, you're gonna need a building for the special effects team. Okay, George, how many departments are there? Ivan, this is how many departments are there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to build a building where the special effects team will work, and I'll have the building where the special effects team will work, right next to the building of what? Of this, where me and wife and 17 will work. See what I'm saying here? That's where the building, right next to the special effects team will work. That's where so the people working in the building where the special effects team will work, that building will be right next to me and my wife's office, where me and my wife and 17 will work. Obviously. And then we're also gonna have to hire an architectural company. They're gonna plan out the exterior and interior of the building where the special effects team will work. You're looking at a huge building, man. You're looking at a good, I don't know, 20 to 40 team of special. You're looking at a lot of people. 25, 30 team. You're looking at a big building. I'll put a good $7 million towards the building. That's more than enough. $7 million towards the building. And me and my wife will plan out the interior and exterior of the building where the special effects team will work, obviously. There's a high chance that the people who do special effects, I might have them be full-time people, perhaps. You can do that. Instead of hiring different people per movie, you can just have them be full-time people if you want to. But if they're full-time people, they should live in Vancouver, obviously. I'll see what happens. I might have different people per movie, but we'll see what happens. I can either have them full-time people, or I can just hire different special effects people per movie. We'll see what happens when I start the process of Skies, obviously. Right? And once we plan out the interior and exterior of the building, for me and wife and special effects team, obviously, we now have to hire a construction company, and they're gonna have to build the office based on the architectural design. You guys know how you have those architectural design? They build the office based on the architectural design, and they build the special effects team building based on the architectural design, obviously. And once that's taken care of, we send Rodriguez home. Me and wife can now what? We can go on our vacation, and when we go on our vacation, me and Vijay will be looking at the resumes for the 7 team, the doc team, hire the best doc team in Hollywood. The one who worked for Keeping Our Kardashians, I want to hire those guys. Those guys are good. If they show up, there's a high chance if those guys show up on the resume, there's a good chance I'm going to hire those guys who worked on Keeping Our Kardashians. So you're looking at an amazing documentary, like indie-style camera. Remember, you know VJ's movie Summertime, No Me Guns No Kisses? Picture a camera like that for my documentary, man. You're looking at an amazing documentary. See what I'm saying here? You're looking at an amazing documentary. Look at something top-notch. Right? You're looking at an amazing documentary me and wife are going to be working on. An amazing documentary, you know what I'm saying? You know, VJ knows what I'm talking. We know what I'm saying, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? And what? And that's why my wife is so proud. It's because of me and her, we get to live this amazing life. And once the building is getting built, for the office building is getting built, the building for the special effects team work is getting built, guaranteed people are going to drive by and take pictures and videos, and that's going to be checking out, hey, I had VJ starting Sky Source, that they're building this building, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you look at something coming. It'll take a good, I don't know, 8 months, 6 to 8 months to build the office building. To build the whole building will take a good, I don't know, 6 to 8 months around there. At the same time, while that's getting built, the rooftop condo is getting built too. Me and VJ are gonna build this top-notch rooftop condo on top of the roof. You know what I'm saying? And me and VJ, we send George Lucas home, and me and VJ will now take our vacation, our 1-year vacation off, have a blast. I want to take a nice year off, because I know once we start Sky, so there's Buzz Frontiers. Well, 17 we're doing all the dirty work for us. But I know me writing the scripts, a lot of work, passing the lines, production, that's a lot of work, obviously. That's why I want to take that 1 year off of my wife, my beautiful wife, obviously. And once we take our vacation, our 1-year vacation, me and VJ will look at the resumes for the 17. To qualify, you have to work for one of the big 5 to narrow it down, to make it easier for me and VJ. The doc team, obviously the photographers. I only want photographers who work for the top companies, obviously, in Hollywood. That way you narrow it down. That way it's easier for me. Me and my wife are only look at a couple hundred resumes. Probably, I don't know, 350, 400 resumes around there. We look at 10 resumes a day. In a good month, we'll finish looking at all the resumes. Not that much work, I'm saying. The graphic designers. Graphic designers who work for one of the big 5 to edit the pictures, obviously. And you also have to hire a good web designer who works for one of the big 5 to code an amazing website for your Sky Source company, obviously. The web design is very important. The website is the foundation for your company. That's where people see the ads. That's where people see you know what I'm saying, the quality of your company. That's where people see the documentary. That's where people see buy the movies. Your website is very important. That's why you got to hire a good web designer. Hire one who worked for one of the big 5. I'm going to tell them, hey, code a better website than Netflix. Tell them that. Hey, I want you to code a better website than Netflix. And he codes an amazing website. Because I'm paying him $300,000, he's going to code an amazing website for me and my wife's Sky Source company. And because me and my wife have the keys, you guys will know. You guys are gonna be tuning into my website every day. You're looking at something crazy, man. You're looking at something fucking crazy. Honestly. And once the 1 year's over, me and the rooftop condo's built. I know the office is now built. Me and VJ see our nice, beautiful office. Oh my god, our beautiful office is now built. We see the Sky Source sign. We see the nice parking lot. Me and VJ are like, oh my god, Ivan, look how beautiful this is. You see the nice building where the special effects team will work. You're looking at something top, all the top-notch equipment. You're looking at something crazy, yeah, man. Oh my god, this is so beautiful, Ivan. Look at us. We now own our company bigger than all these auto companies. Yeah, a nice office building, a nice Sky Source sign, and everything's built. Our 100 million rooftop condo's built. The guy's like, okay, guys, the rooftop condo's built. Enjoy. We thank the what? We thank the construction team, obviously. know what I'm saying? There's a good chance I might even feed them. I don't know. I might feed them. I don't know. Hey, okay. You know what, you guys. Hey, you know what, man? You guys built my condo. Let me and my wife will order a nice pizza. We order a nice pizza for the team. You can even go to the store and buy beer. Everyone has beer and they have pizza. Considering they built your condo, it doesn't hurt. Once the condo's built, me and my wife can order pizza. Order a pizza for the crewmen who built my condo, and we can bring beer and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, I don't have to do that, but you can do something like that, obviously. And me and my wife is like, oh my god, Ivan, this condo is so beautiful. You're looking at a high-tech condo, or a nice garage. Me and my wife don't need keys. We can just have a code. We punch in a code and the door opens. It's easier that way. Me and my wife don't have to have keys, because if you have keys, you can lose it, obviously. Hence why me and my wife don't need keys. We can just punch in a code, the garage door opens. You know what I'm saying? You get this nice luxury garage interior. I showed you pictures of what I'm talking about. You have the elevator that takes me and my wife up to the rooftop condo. You know what I'm saying? And you have the nice living room. I showed you pictures of what I'm talking about. And there's a nice kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Our nice pool, our nice jacuzzi, our nice terrace outside, our nice bathroom upstairs, our nice bedroom upstairs. Me and my wife will be sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Me and VJ are gonna, that's why VJ's so proud of me, obviously. Oh my god, Ivan, this condo's so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, it's beautiful, obviously. There's a good chance I'll hire a personal assistant to take care of all the stuff that because me and my wife are going to have to go, once the condo's built, me and my wife are going to have to do shopping. We're going to have to buy sofas for the terrace outside, sofas for the living room, nice leather couches, a TV, a nice 4K TV, kitchen appliances, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Bathroom appliances, stuff for the bathroom, bed sheets, a bed. We have to buy a bed for our living room. What I'll do is I'll hire an assistant to take care of all that for me. Pay the assistant a nice, I don't know, $25. Before I said $40,000, no, that's ripping you off. Pay the assistant a nice, I don't know, $25,000. Here, I'm going to hire a personal assistant. Here's $25,000, a nice paycheck. I want you to make all these calls and buy all the stuff for me and my wife. To take the stress off me and my wife, obviously. Make all these calls, make all these calls, and I want you to buy the sofas. Me and my wife will tell you what sofas we want and all stuff. You go and you purchase all the stuff. That way it's easier for me and my wife. The only thing I want to purchase myself is the clothing. Me and my wife can go to the stores ourselves and buy our clothes. I prefer to buy the clothes myself, obviously. And the food. The food, me and my wife can go to the store and we can buy the food. Obviously. Whereas all the stuff for the house and stuff, we can hire a personal assistant, pay him or her a nice $25,000, which is a nice paycheck, and you pay it, and that assistant will buy all the stuff for your house, for your condo, obviously. Because once we built the condo, me and VJ are gonna have to do a lot of shopping, man. Buy all the stuff for the condo. It's annoying, and so I might hire a personal assistant. I don't know if VJ wants to make the calls herself. Hey VJ, if you want us to buy the stuff ourselves, we can buy the stuff ourselves, obviously. Or if you want to hire a personal assistant, we can hire a personal assistant. Pay her. It's most likely pay her a nice $25,000. Which is nice. That's good enough. And me and VJ tell them what kind of couches we want, and that person makes all the calls. Obviously, we're just looking at a lot of stuff. Me and my wife are gonna have to buy, man. We have to buy the laundry machine, obviously. Laundry machine for the laundry. We have to do our own laundry, obviously, right? Well, our maid will do our laundry for us because me and my wife are gonna hire a maid. Pay the maid a nice $100,000. She'll be cleaning our house once a week. Once a week, the maid cleans our house, obviously. Pay her a nice $100,000. And me and VJ, all we have to do is just put our dirty clothes in the laundry, and the maid can wash all our clothes. Me and VJ don't even have to do laundry. We hire our own maid, obviously. Because everything will be easy for us. Because we're so fucking rich, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? Right. And once the rooftop condo's built, me and VJ are guaranteed going to give a toast. You know what I'm saying? VJ's going to be like, oh my god, Ivan, I can't wait. Me and you are going to be movie stars. Guarantee V's going to say, Ivan, me and you are going to be movie stars. We own our own company bigger than Disney, bigger than Nickelodeon, bigger than Fox. So the company that VJ has a supposed holding development deal with, me and VJ own a company bigger than that company, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, Ivan, me and you are going to be movie stars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, VJ, me and you are going to be movie stars. Me and VJ celebrate, we make out, we have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's been crazy. We make out, we kiss. And I want to do parties with VJ in the rooftop condo too. Just me and her together. We go, hey VJ, let's get high. Let's go to the store. Let's get weed. Let's get edible. We take an edible, we sit in the jacuzzi, and we're fucking high, and we have a wine, and we have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Me and VJ have an amazing time. We go swimming, you know what I'm saying? Me and VJ, we have a nice party, and I want to have stereos around my house for parties. I can blast music, me and VJ can listen to music. We have fun in the terrace, we drink wine, we have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Me and VJ have a good time, obviously. So during those 2 months, me and VJ will be enjoying our condo before we start work for Last of Us Anus, obviously. We just like, oh my god, we're gonna be celebrities. The doc team will be filming us. Yeah, the doc team will be filming us. As me and VJ will be living. So even when me and VJ are working, it feels like we're in a movie because the doc team is filming our daily life. They're filming us in the office. It feels like we're in a movie. It's fun. When me and VJ are working, we're having a blast. Because while I'm writing my script, we're doing the costumes, the doc team is filming us. As me and VJ, we feel like it's like we're in a movie, yeah. So before me and VJ even film things, we feel like we're in a movie already because the doc team is filming us. Filming us in the rooftop condo, filming the 17 rooftop condo, filming the actors in their hometown, yeah. Pre-production, all that stuff. We're having a blast, man. Obviously, right? Right? I don't know. So me and VJ, we hired our 17. We hired our doc team, obviously. We gave the lucky 7. You guys know who you are. You guys are all joined for joy. Oh my god, they're going to be saved for decades to come. They're not going to be saved until they die. As once they hit their 70s, I'm going to retire them. But they're going to be saved for decades, obviously. And they're going to get the experience of Success and Fame with Ida and VJ. And they're also going to get paid a nice, rich salary. Nice. There's a high chance Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will be chosen. If they're chosen, they're going to be lucky. They're going to be saved, man. But they're going to have... But Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, I'm giving you guys a heads up. You guys already know if you're chosen or not. If you're chosen, you have to live in Vancouver. It is mandatory. I don't want you living in the States. You have to live in Vancouver, obviously. As I don't want the rates affecting... the 17 salary. No. 17 are my main people. I don't want the rates affecting their salary. The actors, it's fine because the actors are paying them a lot of money. But for the 17, I don't want the rates affecting their salary, obviously. So once me and VJ hired the 17, the doc team, photographers, web designers, and all of them, and graphic designers, obviously, me and VJ will pay for their moving costs. So if they want to move to Vancouver, their moving costs is all taken care of for them and their families. There's a good chance the 17 will have families. The doc team will have families. The doc team don't have to live in Vancouver. They don't have to live in Vancouver, but the 17 have to live in Vancouver because they're my main people. The photographers and all of them, and web designers, they don't have to live in Vancouver. But the 17 have to live in Vancouver because they're my main people, obviously. And what I'll do is I'll pay them a nice, like, $25,000 bonus before they start work. That way they have some money to feed their family, obviously. And they can stay in an apartment. They can stay in a motel. Okay, guys. So once me and my wife enjoy the luxury condo for the 2 months, we have a good time, an amazing time. We have a nice party. We give a toast to the future. We're about to be movie stars, obviously. Once the process of Last of Us Anus starts, when the 17 starts work, I'll pay them a nice like $25,000 bonus. Pay them through the budget because $25,000 isn't affecting the budget. Pay all the 7 a nice $25,000 bonus. Well, if Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are hired, I will not pay them a $25,000 bonus because I'm going to pay them a fat multi-million-dollar bonus, obviously. Whereas the other 5, because they don't get their bonus, I will pay them a nice $20,000 bonus. That way they have money to feed their families for the 2 weeks. $20,000 is more than enough to feed your family for 2 weeks, obviously. Okay, and then once they get their first check, they can now what? It's a good chance the 17 will, I don't know, they'll probably rent, they'll probably stay in a hotel, they'll probably stay in a motel or something like that for a good month, and after they have enough money, they'll buy their house. But once they get their first check, they can buy their house right away. So I'll pay the other 5 a nice $25,000 bonus before they start work. That way they have money for themselves. Obviously, right? Obviously, right? And then once me and my wife sign the 17 get to party up my rooftop condo. The photographers, graphic designers, the head chefs, and web designers, they all get to party up my rooftop condo. And my nice rooftop condo. Again, there's a high chance Eric Chong will be hired for the head chefs, obviously. He gets this nice $400,000, and he gets to party up with my $100 million rooftop condo. He's gonna brag, yeah, man, I cook food for Ivan's company, you know what I'm saying? Ivan owns his top end big company. He owns his top end condo. I party up in his condo. I'll flow on his jet. He's gonna brag, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Ivan paid me a shitload of money. I'm making like $400K as his head chef. He's gonna brag. There's a high chance he will be chosen, obviously. And the doc team, the dog team also gets to party up my Ruth.Connell too. I'll sign all the members of the dog team. I'll pay the cameraman a nice $350,000, which is nice for the 4 years of Zanus. And they get their raises for all the other movies too. So $350,000 for cameraman's nice, and their feeding and living is taken care of for the 4 years. So 17 will be hard at work paying for the dock crew's flights, their flights, you know what I'm saying? Their flights and their feeding and their living throughout the 4 years, obviously. Because when the dock team films the actors in Los Angeles, when they film me and my wife, obviously, in Vancouver, they have to stay at a hotel, obviously. And so that's paid through the $10 million budget, which is more than enough. And that's why the 17 were getting hard at work making those calls for the dock budget too, obviously. I don't pay $1 million, $2 million for nothing, obviously. Right? Now, once me and my wife are hard at work in the office, when we start work, the nice building is now built, obviously. I don't know, a good month goes by, I see the other 5. I farted, you might have heard that. I see members of the 17, they pull up with their nice fucking car. I don't know, a good month goes by, they got their fat check, obviously. I see members, well, John Farrell and Dave Filoni, if they're hard, they already have money because I paid them a fat bonus. They already have money in the bank. But the other 5, you see them pulling up in their nice Porsche, their nice BMW, their nice Benz. Oh my god, nice car, man. They pull up in their nice cars, obviously. And me and VJ are going to have to do board meetings and discuss the 4 years of Zanus. And we hand them the sheets. That's why I'm going to have to hire someone to type out the 4-year plan of Zanus. That way the 17 knows what needs to be accomplished for the 4 years, obviously. Okay, this is my layout for the 4 years. You guys are going to have to make business calls for all this stuff. You have to keep track of the dock budget too. You have to pay for the hotel for the people overseeing the extras the second year when they do signups. You have to rent a venue in Switzerland for the signups, all that stuff. For the extras. You have to rent all the costumes for the extras. It's a lot of work, man. I'm saying. Because they're going to be hard at work for the 4 years. And that's why you pay them a nice $1 million, $2 million salary. The way they work hard for you, obviously. And the 17 are going to be hard at work, man. It's going to be crazy. Obviously. And once me and VJ do the board meetings with the 17, me and VJ are now there's no me and VJ invested millions of dollars. There's no room for games. Now me and VJ have to work our ass off. Now me and VJ are going to be hard at work starting the Last Hope for Zanus movie project. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be hard at work. I'm going to have my Last Hope for Zanus book right beside me. And me and the 2 script developers, or Peter Jackson, Mel Gibson, if they're hired, we're going to begin writing the script of Last Hope for Zanus, obviously. It'll take me a good, 10 months to a year to write the script. I should be done writing the script before the second year. Before the second year, I will be done writing the whole script, obviously. It'll take me a good 10, 11 months, 12 months to write the script. The 3 volumes of Zanus, obviously. The Last Hope for Zanus. And VJ will be chilling. She'll only make calls for some of the main stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like the cameras, the luxury hotel party. Me and VJ are going to have to sign that big contract with Amazon, too. We have to call Amazon and sign that contract, obviously. A big-ass contract. And yeah, man, me and VJ are going to be living the life, man. And VJ will barely be working. She'll just be chilling in her desk looking at Twitter or something like that. She only has to make calls with some of the main stuff. I have to make calls with some of the main stuff, and I work on my... The only work I'm going to be doing is co-writing the script. That's it. And then every afternoon, me and VJ do the concept arts with the 2 script developers and Alan Lee, John Howell, Alan Lee, and all the other guys who are drawing the characters. Slack work, obviously. And then the second year, me and wife don't do any business calls. We just practice our lines all morning. Morning to afternoon, we practice our lines. In the afternoon, we sign the contracts and do the takeouts. That's all we're doing the second year. In the 17, we're doing all the dirty work. They're going to have to be in the office every day making all those business calls, obviously. Obviously, right? And me and VJ get featured on the ad shoots, too. We're like models, like professional ad shoots, like where me and VJ look like models, obviously. I mean, you know how VJ did those ad shoots in Hollywood? Think of ad shoots like that for me and my wife in the 17 the first year. Top-notch ad shoots. As well as the doc team is filming us constantly. As me and VJ, we feel like we're in a movie. It feels like you're in a movie because the doc team is constantly filming me and my wife wherever we go. When we're in the office doing the concerts, they're filming all that. They're filming everything. As me and wife feel we have them in. At the same time, me and VJ are constantly trying online, even in our business life in Vancouver. Yeah, man. As me and VJ are feeling on top of the world. It's your welcome, sweetie. I fucking saved your ass. That's why those action shows from Zanus will beg their fucking asses off. And Skysys is a better company than Hollywood. They're all gonna be like, holy shit, man, Skysys is a top-notch company. You guys already know what I'm talking about. You can see the future. You know how top-notch of a Skysys company me and my wife are gonna own, man. You look at something top-notch. Well, that's it for this video. I think I've talked enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow where I'll talk about... I'll continue my Lord of the Rings Chapter 12 relaunch, and I'll talk more about Sky Source. Other stuff. We'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna call this video a little about my life, and Skiv source. And I promise, Lord of the Rings fans, I will read Lord of the Rings tomorrow, chapter 12, continue chapter 12 tomorrow. Ivan Omer, I am going to upload this video, take a shower, go to the store, get a pack of smokes, come back and enjoy the show. It's Ivan Omer, I am signing out. You better stop taking for granted as a countdown to ticking world. I am peace on my wife for this. Once I am king, just with me. This is Ivan Omer, I am signing out. Peace.